Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to the conclusion of our little trip to Night Springs, where today we're taking on Episode 3, Timebreaker, about everybody's favorite guy whose game none of us have played. I mean, presumably somebody has played Quantum Break. I can't verify that because I did not go and look for Let's Plays, which I keep meaning to do, but presumably somebody. I think this is, well, hold on.
We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities? For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs.
So yeah, I think this is a situation like Max Payne,
reality-bending episode, Timebreaker,
where Remedy doesn't actually own the IP. I think Microsoft has a hand on the Quantum Break stuff, so.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop him, and I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Everyone, take 5.
Wait, does the Quantum Break guy have a lightsaber? Maybe I don't know what this game is at all.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean, I'm really happy. Let's talk. I love your instinct on this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder.
This is a surprise. I mean, I was just speaking of Max Payne. In fact, I wonder if that's why Sam Lake
cool
appears.
You're making this, Sean. Let's dive in.
I wonder if that's why Sam Lake appears in this, is because as a reference to their various IP troubles.
You wanted to talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Sean, it's so good to have you back. We've been dreaming about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course. That was part of the previous game as well.
It's the medium of the future.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
Hey, I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent, goes by many names as there are many versions of him. Breaker, Branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man, Lake's performance is it's grand. He's going real big.
So the Vortex and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. but it helps me travel through realities?
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, polyhedron reality shifter, with a SEN shifter energy node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TPS, Time Breaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right, yeah.
Is this what that game is about?
You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here us talking is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally.
And so presumably that is going to be occurring shortly.
Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait.
It's interesting that they're talking about.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
But that was the only weird thing that was happening. It is interesting that they talk about it as an FMV game, so that he can be effectively like both a film director and a video game director at the same time, and they can merge the things they're talking about even more. What is this woman doing? There is no chance she can see what's written on that clipboard.
Go ahead, Sean.
She is absolutely just killing time here. All right, I'm going. Damn. Just want to make sure that I am, getting the entire effect here, and also any bullets that may be laying around. Because something tells me there's going to be a period in the very near future where I am going to need some bullets.
No!
This is your end.
What the fuck was that? Hello?
Okay.
What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real.
That's a hell of a prank.
What is this?
Why, it's Timebreaker, written by Sam Lake, obviously. Suddenly, psychedelic colored lights flare up through the open doorway. Branch, OS in the room, fierce panic shout. Yeah, this is what we just saw. The actor steps into the room, a body sits against the wall on the floor, someone has been killed, it's the actor's double. Yep, and then the dialogue that he just wrote, and the fact that this is laying on the floor. If the player investigates the page, huh? What is this? Okay, yep. No, I get it. Listen, I played the main game. I'm familiar with the themes. Okay, so two different devices that kind of look like lightsabers.
I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
Also a gun.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me? No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no. No. He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, fair question.
I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else. I'd had gaps in my memory before, but that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely.
Judging from what we can see of our hair and like a little bit of the beard we have going, some time has passed, maybe, or perhaps we're just like in a whole different body of us.
The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark. It felt like a dream. Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
Parallel reality bleed zone. Cross-dimensional anomaly, no trespassing. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably just because of the amount of time that has passed between this and the main game playthrough. I don't recognize this part of the forest at all. I'm sure this is part of
What had Sam said?
forest map, but
I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
okay, those are probably just wolf noises.
No. Door's coming. He knows where I am. What was that? It's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy node. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No! God! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act.
I love that just now is when he's like, it might not be a prank anymore. Sure, I have like weeks of beard growth and everything, but this was the moment. This was the thing that really did it. Okay, we're gonna go in. I don't love the idea of going in, but obviously we're gonna have to. Hell yeah. Oh, I have a gun already. Well, what the hell? Why am I walking around without my gun out?
The Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy node. The other me had hidden it away from this trailer.
It does look like we just have the pistol, but based on the combat design of the rest of this expansion, I'm assuming it's like a pretty good pistol at least. Gosh, I hope so. Have a video camera recording out the window, I guess. Probably not the dishes. Is there anything else in here at all? Awful lot of fuel canisters in the bathtub. That's probably not a great sign. Oh.
The handwriting was mine. Paranoid theories about the multiverse and Door. The master of many worlds.
I hear their thoughts when they die. Like the other me's, I guess. Does this say don't wipe? Don't wipe, right? That makes sense.
The energy node was out there in the forest somewhere. I was wasting time.
Sean Ashmore, be quiet. I am thinking. So, like, first of all, this feels a little bit like the plot of that Jet Li movie. But also, like, what is... So these are... As much as they exist within the world of the actual world of the game, these are things that Alan wrote, right? So I'm trying to figure out what it means that Jesse or some version of Jesse is in this story. Because Alan doesn't know Jesse, right? It does say teleplay by Alan Wake, so it's probably not. The thing I was wondering is, like, maybe it's actually Dorr who has written these, but the credits do say teleplay by Alan Wake. We're probably supposed to take that relatively seriously. Oh, gosh. I don't know when any of this stuff happens relative to the last Control DLC, like, timeline-wise. I guess, did Jesse and Alan met in that, right? Did they? All right. I don't know. Let's just keep moving. We're gonna get the answers we're gonna get here. Killing us, not dead. Something worse. Yeah. Oh, there is a reference to Darling's book there, so that connects us to the real world of the game in some way. Cool. Thanks. It's very helpful. All right. Find the energy node.
Okay, I hit it. It's safe. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way at the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes it on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all of the versions. Me. Yes. He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
Can't open that now. I have no map. And like I was just saying, I don't actually remember this part of the forest, so... Bloody hell. Okay. Alright, we'll just figure it out. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit lost in here. I feel a little bit better now that I know that we have a gun, and if something pops out, we can fight back. Wait, this is backwards, right? Yeah, this is the bridge we crossed to get here. I don't think there was another... I really wish I had a map. I don't think there was a diversion from the path anywhere. Maybe I missed it? Hold on, let's just go back up here one more time.
I had to find the creek.
I'm working on it.
The other me hid the energy node. He was thinking about a waterfall deep in the forest.
Okay, well, all right. So there is a branch here. It is so easy to It is so easy to miss and lose paths in this dark forest. Okay, this is promising. We had not seen any of these on our little adventure yet. That tells me that I am actually going a different direction.
Okay, I found the creek. So, where's the energy node?
Well, the water's flowing this way, which means the waterfall is going to be that way. It's not exactly rocket surgery. I definitely heard. Can I stay down in the creek? Can I get up here? Nope. Invisible wall. Okay. Yeah, I definitely heard branches breaking. I am a little nervous. If I'm honest, I'm feeling... I didn't really realize it until I started playing. I'm feeling a mite jumpy today. That intercut with Warland in the room with Jesse definitely actually scared me. I think I had a bit of a start.
Like
That's really something. This is just the same sign that we saw earlier, right? Yeah. Okay, well, pretty hard to miss, it turns out. Ah, okay.
The PRS was charged now. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV.
This thing is bizarre looking.
Oh, shit. Why here? Why me? I'm no one. Please take me out of here. Not me.
You can't escape. I am everywhere.
Okay, not great, not ideal. I didn't necessarily need that little scene to know it.
Shit! I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door, the master of many worlds, was murdering versions of the agent. Played by me.
Yeah.
Versions of myself.
Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't necessarily need the way that scene played out to know it. I kind of figured it would be the case that guns would not be helpful against Door.
It's no
But
hoax.
that does seem to confirm it.
No video game. It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it. Door would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable.
I mean, he's certainly taking the arbitrary monster man made of shadows in stride, right? That's not really explained by any of the Door stuff. It's like, oh yeah, and then I killed a man, and I don't know that that was related to any of this.
Reality shifter on the TV to get out of here. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this Door person. But I couldn't stay here either.
I do feel like I'm being coached a little aggressively. Uh-oh.
No. Oh, no.
Okay, so we have grenades. That's good to remember. Okay, it just says do not disturb. Welcome to the Ocean View Hotel. Enjoy your stay, because it's gonna be a long one, is my guess.
I was in a different reality.
Oh,
But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
With the time distortion and the darkness, I really thought that was a person shape. So, switch these batteries out right quick. Okay. Nothing going on over there. Obviously, you can't just get out. Ocean View Hotel Reality Bleed Zone. Yep. Gotta love a cross-dimensional anomaly.
I had to find the right version of the lobby in the right time, when what I needed was there.
It's always the right time to visit Night Springs City's Ocean View Hotel. Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our morning lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Craving one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby, where cocktail hour is always in full swing. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice. At the Ocean View Hotel, the right time is only a door away. Okay. Again, I do feel like we didn't need the spoken line there. That sign is not subtle.
The clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed.
Okay, well, these are numbered. So noon, then 3 o'clock, then 9 o'clock?
Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
What are... They're just like little tassels? I guess those could be key rings to be attached to the keys to be given out to guests. Hell yeah. Bullets and medical items. Things we are going to need, I'm sure. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock now. This door says 3 o'clock. Feels hazier in here. Okay, so this is a particularly Finnish lobby. Do we know that movie? Is that movie one of the ones that was mentioned? The title of that movie is not ringing a bell for me, and so I'm unsure if it was something that came up during the main game. Does this say... No, this still says noon 3-9. Okay. Well, I'm not going to say no to more supplies. Come on, reload, reload, reload! Okay. Sort of cowering in the corner. Okay. I guess I killed him right as he was doing his forward dash, and so the rest of the graphical effect continued, and I really thought he was still right up on me for a minute there. Does this just say the same thing? It does. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see. I had not realized that there was a branch, like a branching path right here. I did not properly understand the the mechanics of the puzzle before. So 6 o'clock. Okay, noon.
More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
Yeah, notice that it is inside an upside down triangle.
A Luma Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it.
Okay.
I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought.
I like that all of the lootables are here in each of the realities. Oh, hold on. Also this.
No one at Poison Pill had mentioned they'd made a comic book of their game. But then maybe Poison Pill didn't even exist in this reality.
Thrilling adventures through time
I
and
was in a comic
space.
book. Funny.
Is that funny? Who is our mysterious traveler? All is revealed in the pages of our trippiest collection of science fiction stories. The Secret Origin of Door. Man, you should pick up this comic book. Can I not take this? This seems important. And also rad. If I ever found a comic book that had me in it, I would absolutely be taking it with me. It is kind of interesting that, like, in this filing cabinet, it's a different drawer in this column in each of the lobbies that contains the loot. I like this sort of like the small differences thing that's going on here between them. Okay, so next is 3, which is dead ahead. Are these hallways the same? This one doesn't have anything anything interactable. Okay. Yeah, I think these are all the same as they were in the other thing. So 3. It's possible that this is not the right thing to do. I don't. Those are. If the clocks weren't numbered, I would feel a little bit more doubt. I think. Is the drawer open here already? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're not getting fresh loot every time we reload the thing. But I do remember that in Control, in order to get things to happen in the ocean view, it was often important to repeat the stimulus that you were applying 3 times. So if this doesn't work, we can try just like going through doors 3 times or whatever. Oh, never mind. Not necessary. Okay, we looted this already.
The PRS was charged up. Now I find my way back to the TV.
Which was at noon.
When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the time breakers attacked me.
Is that what we're calling them? Another, yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, shit. That one actually just said Sean Ashmore. Reload faster. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Ow, 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 ow. I can't see. Okay. Yeah, did you see that he like ran up the wall and jumped me? I just realized he's calling them the time breakers because they're probably supposed to be versions of him. Their faces are extremely obscured, but they're dressed. Yeah. Okay. Medicine. We are not done with the medicine. And then also let's pop some pills. You know, for your health.
This time, a different tactic. I thought about the red woman. She knew things. If I could find my way to her, she could help.
Let's just hope we find our way to the right version of her, I guess.
Something was different. A strange feeling. Still, yet moving. Like frozen snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud. It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away. Thought you were gone, for sure.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay. Let's try this out.
So that's not our Jessie, though. Because she's wearing a jacket with the Ripple Effect Corporation logo on it.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making a video game of the multiverse. But now it's suddenly real?
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night.
I'm surprised she's so cavalier about like real and not real. The thing that's really going on here is that that word doesn't mean the thing you think it means.
Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all, in hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in an explosion of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
Why is he after me? Who is Dor?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace. They say he found an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. No. A door everywhere.
It is kind of like that Jet Li movie, huh?
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers. We thought he was after Branch. Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
Your lines playing apart. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him. That was our theory. But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
Okay, but I feel like we're focusing our ability to travel by thinking about concrete things, right? We don't know anything about where he came from. To just think, hey, where did Door come from is like a pretty abstract thread to follow.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
But maybe...
You'll come back for me? Maybe.
Brother, could you focus
Wish me
for
luck.
5 seconds?
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love Jesse Faden as well, but like...
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Door. The master of many worlds.
Is that really where it ends? Because that feels like... I mean, I know these aren't very long, but that feels like... Oh. Oh? We don't even have time. We don't even have VO yet. Okay. We are pre-VO. Okay, this is interesting. So I only have... all of my buttons are just shine flashlight, then fire gun. They're not separate commands anymore. So I guess we just want to let the guys get real close before we hit it? Okay. This is a bizarre direction for this to go in. Are they wielding... are those like police batons, or do they have little machetes, or what the hell is going on here? I mean, what the... yeah, okay, they are. They're like billy clubs. I guess what the hell is going on here is a question that goes somewhat beyond that. Well, I'm certainly clearing the waves. Can I get like a... I don't know... like a floor chicken or something here? At least we don't have to worry about ammunition or reloading. Well, this ain't exactly maximum carnage though, is it? How many, okay, final wave. I was gonna say, this is, the cuteness of this is wearing thin. Let me get on the other side of this. Okay. That might be one or two too many waves of that. Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Join me and we'll rule together. And then we do a little Star Wars stuff here. You'll regret this. Also, I was lying. Okay, well, how do I get out of this room? It's interesting that the polyhedron here is a cube. I mean, they showed us a square as the symbol when we got in here.
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse. Or some deep, dark trench in it.
Okay.
Everything sucked dry of color
Jesus.
and energy.
Yeah.
I had to find door, or the means to travel on.
Okay, this has me a little worried.
You should not be here. You made a mistake.
Go to hell.
Aiming is good. Who would have thought? If
I'm not here.
okay.
I was never here.
I was a little concerned there that if I did that, it was going to maybe make the area unreasonably dark, because that was kind of seemed like the only light source, but I guess there's just sort of an ambient glow coming from the sky.
You have gone astray.
Yeah, I feel that. I can see how that might be the case.
You will never.
Okay, if you just hold down the... I didn't realize. If you just hold down the trigger on this thing, actually, he will do a 3-shot burst. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm trying to get away from them while reloading. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wait, I have grenades, don't I? Come on. Okay, yeah, grenades is good. The desolation of this place is very well communicated.
I knew I was close now.
And very unsettling. Sure. After dreamless sleep, you come to, and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing. I wish they would actually let me do some text parser stuff here, but I could see how it would be frustrating trying to figure out what the right commands are. Focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezohedron. How do you know the name of this shape? That you don't know. You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts. Let's fight that. Hold myself together. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There is something, and there is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the farthest reaches of the multiverse, you have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality, a conceptual reality. A thought tries to form in your mind. Focus. Focus on this thought. You focus on the thought, and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the Word. Here, only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you in it. Let us try to decipher these words. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches on to eternity. In a place outside time, you wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert comes an idea of feeling thirsty. Am I going to get myself into some trouble here if I imagine a cup of coffee over a cup of tea? Like, it feels like coffee is the thing that is thematically weighted, right? But also, it's not necessarily a good thing. I'm going to go for the cup of coffee. Maybe this is how a version of this guy ends up in the place where the version of Jesse encounters him in North Star. As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favorite hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste. You savor it. You imagine savoring it. You understand that here, your thoughts are as real as anything. I mean, favorite hot beverage, I guess a lot of people really like coffee. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? So I feel like if we focus on Jesse, we're moving back toward safety, which obviously perhaps we could use. But we're trying to pursue Warland, right? We have to actually bring an end to this. I'm going to try focusing on him. You focus your thoughts on the Master of Many Worlds. The desert dreamscape around you darkens. You vaguely feel the terrible weight of an alien, godlike awareness shift many realities away. How can you possibly find him, let alone face him? Meditate to learn or prepare for what? I feel like probably we ought to prepare. You know you will have to face the Master of Many Worlds and his army of Timebreakers. He will show you no mercy. You must prepare. Allies, please. I could use some help. You seek allies across the multiverse, reaching out to the versions of you who have not been turned into Timebreakers by Door. You share a telepathic link with them. You are the perfect army. And then I search for refuge. You seek a perfect place of power to build your base of operations. In the desert, you come across a gigantic petrified tree trunk. You convert it into a skyscraper of brutalist architecture. You set up an organization, a corporation, and call it the Ripple Effect Corporation. The name feels appropriate. You are approached by a version of the red-headed woman. Her name is Jezbet. She doesn't know you, but there is a connection there. You make her the director of your corporation. She carries a powerful weapon that can take many forms. I would like to know about the weapon. She tells you it is an object of power. Beyond that, she will not elaborate. No, we trust Jezbet with the weapon. She was the one chosen to wield it. She seems relieved and swears to defend you and the corporation from the enemy. As director, Jezbet warns you the REC is currently not equipped to subdue the Master of Many Worlds. Without a technological breakthrough, your chances are slim. So... gosh, I feel like we need to do both of these things. There does seem to be some pretty wild technology out there already. Let's scour the multiverse. Under your director's leadership, agents of the REC scour the multiverse and encounter many uncontrollable horrors. There are casualties. Finally, they locate a reality with a singular alien being of godlike power. It is shaped like a polyhedron. The being has enough power to potentially defeat the Master, but the very sight of it drives any agents who look at it mad. Well, I guess we're having it brought to the REC anyway. The alien being is shipped to the REC headquarters, where it is secured in a containment cell. I mean, if we need its help, I don't know if this is the way to do the thing. Not long after, the director comes to you with intelligence. The Master of Many Worlds is preparing an all-out attack. The REC is running out of time. Unfortunately, attempts to research the alien being stall, as everyone who is exposed to it goes insane. Given the situation, Jezbet suggests a desperate plan. Harness the being's power and detonate it as a bomb. I feel like that's going to do an awful lot of damage to all of realities, right? Let's maybe not. Let's call that Plan C. I'm going to research the alien being myself. The director urges you to reconsider. You are too valuable to the cause to risk yourself like this. And she doesn't want to lose you, she admits. I know, but I'm pretty sure that using this thing as a reality bomb is going to have some real ugly consequences. I assure her I'll be fine. In a REC laboratory, you expose yourself to the wild, destructive resonance of the alien being. It alters you. You feel yourself undergoing a strange metamorphosis. And we accept the alien being's power. You feel your consciousness expanding in inhuman ways as you become aware of unknown planes of existence touching ours. You burn with a terrifying, barely contained force. You are no longer a man. You are something else, something more. A being of godlike power. Oh, God, he finally figured it out and took the estrogen, huh? The alien being in the laboratory dies. You have stolen all its power. This is not a good way to... I feel like we are doing a bad job of maintaining our allies here. Trembling, Director Jezbet shifts her gaze from you. Your transformation has shaken her. It is time. Confront the Master of Many Worlds. A hush falls upon the REC headquarters as you wait for the enemy to come. People, your agents, your warriors, stand staring at the monitors on the walls. Jezbet stands beside you. Then they come. time breakers shifting in, filling the desert. Each one is a version of you, killed and corrupted by the master of many worlds. The multiverse is infinite. Fortunately, there are only millions of them. Think about how many there could be. So I lead the attack with my crazy godlike powers, I guess. With your senses heightened by the alien power, it is easy to predict the attacks of your enemies. It is as if everything around you moves in slow motion. You see, Jezbet is keeping her distance from you, wary of the thing that you have become. Enemies are massing around her. She has the weapon, but she doesn't have, in this version of the story, she doesn't have Polaris because I consumed Polaris. So... But she clearly doesn't, like... She's worried about the danger that I represent now, and I'm a little worried that if I go to help her, she may end up being collateral damage. I wish I knew a little bit more about the sort of the details of the power that we have become. I'm gonna help her. I believe that we should try to maintain our allies, even though that is not how this story has gone so far. Oh, this is bad. As you fight toward her, she notices you coming and is transfixed by the horror of your appearance. With her guard down, Timebreakers find an opening and manage to cut her down. Rage fills your mind. The violent cosmic power in you, barely contained, erupts, warping reality. See, this is what I was afraid of. The planets above are thrust into ritualistic constellations, amplifying the force. The resonance pours out of you, destroying everything in its path. Jezbet, the agents, the skyscraper, the time breakers, the desert, the adjoining parallel realities, time and space, permanently scarred with ripples and dunes, shaped by the waves of the resonance. Something inside you tells you to stop. It is going too far. You must stop. And so I do? Question mark? With immense effort, you manage to stem the tide of your anger. You are yourself again, all the alien power spent, and you are alone. Jezbet's weapon lies on the ground. I am definitely afraid of picking it up because I know what happens if you are not worthy, so let's just look at it for a second here. In Jezbet's hands, it was like a living thing, shifting and changing. Now it is still, lying in the dust, and I have no choice but to pick it up. When you pick it up, it turns into a key in your hands. Oh no! The dreaded Alan Wake Kingdom Hearts crossover is finally upon us. You look at the key. You realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas in this conceptual reality. And so we try to remember. You frown, trying to remember where you were trying to go. What was your mission? You look for it, shifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You are trying to find your way to the Master of Many Worlds. There was something about a door. With that, a door begins to come into focus. You realize it is missing something. Use key with door. You push the key toward the idea of a keyhole on the not quite there door. And with that, the door is fully realized. And we open it. You turn the key and open the door. Step over the threshold. You step inside and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words, shaping this reality. He lifts his head, and we look at him. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock, you realize you have made a mistake. You've come to the wrong place. This man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He's not Door. He's someone else entirely. And this was obvious from the very beginning, right? Because if the master of many worlds, given the shape of the other two episodes, parallel structure would demand that if the master of many worlds is the focus of the episode, then it must be Alan. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late. This is pretty rad.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Door. And this is Night Springs.
I like the extra touches of like inhumanness creeping into the post-production on his voice. That's good. That's really good stuff. Okay. We do not need to listen to the thing.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
What an interesting little tribute. And I guess with that, we have reached the end of our time in Night Springs. And maybe, in fact, some things have been set into place for the main plot. I suppose we will only know when we get more DLC, because that's the sort of the nature of the business. It's... Remedy has, for quite some time now, tended not to end their games in this sort of like big connected storyline with any kind of conclusion at all. They definitely feel like chapter breaks more than the end of the book. I'm curious to see if that is going to continue here, because obviously, like, anything that's going on to this game is you're gonna want to feed it back into like a Control sequel, or I don't know. This story is so big and weird, and at this point, like, turned in upon itself, and all we can do, I suppose, is hang on for the ride. So that's gonna be it for us for today, and for this adventure into Night Springs. When you come back next time tomorrow, there will be something else in this slot, and whenever there is more Alan Wake, we will go there and we will see it, and we'll see you then.